Best free podcast recording software 2024, how to start podcast. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you all are doing great and are having an amazing and absolutely incredible day. In this video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be talking to you about the best free podcast, applications that you have out there, and I'm going to be talking about a lot of them. So please do make sure to fully watch this video till the end because all these softwares make editing your audio really easy. It helps creating your podcast stress free, and it gives you the best result as possible. So, I'm going to go through my top 5 free recording softwares that I've curated a list of, okay? And there's dozens of them, if not hundreds out there, but I've put together ones that are easy to use and, easy to access, get a hold of. They're free, and I've included the ones you can download on your computer, use on your mobile, and, use directly from other ways. And, you don't really need to require a great skill to work with these. So, yeah, let's start off. First of all, on our list is Audacity, okay? Audacity is pretty famous. Even before me telling you in this video, you probably did have an idea that I was going to include this because come on, Audacity is one of the best audio and podcast recording softwares out there. It gives you the best results when recording podcasts. It was programmed in C++, which makes it a pretty simple program to start off with. And you can add any type of audio in this. So, Audacity has been around for many years and it's still free, which is crazy. And it's still really easy to use. So you can download it on your PC or Mac, and it will allow you to record through a USB microphone or through an XLR microphone. And if you got an audio interface for yourself, it gives you digital audio workstation, which means that it also has tools to edit your podcast after and also apply effects to tweak the sound. Okay, so let's talk about my favorite thing about Audacity. So my favorite part and my favorite thing about Audacity is that it's really fast. It loads as fast as possible. It's easy to use. It gets simple security. No account is required to download it. And a lot of software these days, especially free ones, you have to sign up and everything, and it's pretty, hassly. So Audacity just gives you the download and it gives you the free updates that come every now and then. But the cons of Audacity is that it lacks in some of the more professional features that you'd find in another digital audio workstations like Ableton or maybe, FL Studio or any other podcast features that I'm going to be showing you in this video. So it might be a bad thing, but it could be a good thing for all you simple users out there, because if you want a more simple experience, then Audacity is for you. But the one downside is that the input for Audacity is for 1 to 2 mics only. So that's the one of the few downsides that I have for Audacity, and it's particularly not the most greatest thing to have for yourself. So, number 2 on our list is GarageBand. Okay. Now, GarageBand is obviously one of the most famous, settings out there. You can download GarageBand on your PC and on your iPhone. Sadly, it isn't available on Android. It was never made for Android. It's purely an iOS app that obviously the people at Apple created, and it's one of the best, audio producing apps out there. And in my opinion, for mobile devices, it's the best. Now, when it comes to PC, obviously there's a bit better apps, but if you want to use it on mobile, it's absolutely incredible. And basically, already, if you have MacBook, you already have your GarageBand. It's totally free, and it's sort of like a simple version of their fully fledged Logic digital audio workstation. It's more tailored towards musicians, but there's no reason you can't record a podcast with it. Again, and well, it is quite simplistic. It does include, all the tools you need to edit and mix your podcasts after recording. So the top pros for GarageBand are, it's free use, and most iOS devices have it pre-installed. Secondly, it's really simple to use, and there are plenty of tutorials on YouTube to get started with it. But the major con is that it's Mac only, and if you're using PC, then you might be able to get it through some means, but not official means, if you know what I mean. And the GarageBand is also a little too simple and it's quite limited in its features compared to some more professional softwares. But again, if you're a beginner and you want to keep it simple, then this isn't really a con. Moving on to number 3 on the spot, we have Reaper. Okay, now a lot of you have heard about Reaper, I'm pretty sure, because Reaper is also a pretty well used application. It's a pretty high used application. And here you have Reaper, audio production without limits. Now Reaper is a great digital audio workstation and it's great for MIDIs as well. Okay, and it's one of the best apps when it comes to MIDIs. Okay, and I really enjoy using this software at the moment because it's another digital audio workstation and it's a little bit more complex than Audacity and GarageBand. And the editing tools are really fantastic. And to be honest, it's got some of the nice built-in effects plugins like a denoise tool, which is great for noisy recordings. It's free to download. Technically, it's only free for 60 days because it's an evaluation trial and you can still keep using it indefinitely through. But after the free trial, if you decide you want to invest in it, it's only something like, $60, which is much cheaper than, most other platforms or DAWs that you normally find. Now, the pros for Reapers are that you get these professional tools and for such a cheap price or even a free package. And if you just continue an evaluation, it will let you record, multiple mics for yourself with ease. So if you have a more professional, robust setup, maybe you've got 2 to 4 speakers. Normally, with each episode, then Reaper is probably going to be easier for you to use than some of the others on this list. Now, the main con is that it has a steeper learning curve and it's a little bit more overwhelming than other easier platforms, but it could be the kind of thing that maybe you start off using Audacity or other simple recording tools later on this list. And if you do want to go for something more feature packed, you can always move on to Reaper later, and those skills will be transferable. Nothing will be left behind. Now, moving to the fourth spot is Zoom. Okay. Now, Zoom podcasts is a pretty incredible tool. Now, Zoom, most of you people know Zoom from, online calls and video calls and stuff. But that's not only what Zoom is used for. Zoom is also used for, audio editing and podcasts, and it basically delivers the best original sound with the best audio quality that it can, and it separates audio streams that makes editing a lot easier. And the thing is, transcripts are your friends. So what you can do is, you can run your file explorer, choose your files. Like I have a lot of audio files over here, so and you can simply export these into your Zoom audio creator in the easiest way. And Zoom also has its pros and cons, but obviously a lot of less cons, a lot of less pros. They cancel each other out, and it's pretty incredible. So one final go I'm gonna give at the fifth product. It's called Zencaster. Okay, Zencaster is an all-in-one, ultimate packaged podcasting platform. There are no cons in my opinion for Zencaster. Obviously, it does have pricing. Okay, so it is a bit expensive in my opinion, but if you have the money for this DAW, then trust me, what is stopping you from using it? Because it's one of the best DAWs out there, in my opinion. It works incredibly, and the work ethic that you get from working on Zencaster is absolutely out of this world. So, for sure, use it and get your head around all of this. So, that's pretty much about it for this video. If you enjoyed watching, drop down a like, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye.